Hey everybody, and welcome to my YouTube video. This video will be a tutorial on how to use the program CMD or command prompt to look at how to find out where you're located in the program, change your hard drive, so go from C drive to D drive, then look at all the files and directories in that certain drive, enter one of those files or directories, and then open a program inside of that file or directory when you're located inside the file or directory. So I'll just be showing you a little about how to move around with and find things that are already on your computer. So enough of that. Hoover 136 projections, go big or go home. So that's enough of that. So I'm going to be showing you how to open the command prompt. So to do this, you go down to the start button in the bottom left. Click on start, go a bit up to all programs. All programs comes up and you scroll up to accessories. Then you click accessories and all these programs come up: calculator, command prompt, connect to network projector, notepad, paint. So a bunch of programs. All you have to do, left click on command prompt, and here it is, command prompt. Okay, so at the top it just is a bunch of copyright information, so that's not important, but what it says under is very important. And this, what it says on the left, is your location in the program, because whenever you're in the program you have to be in a certain part of it, and that's called the location, what part you're in. So right now my location is C users Jake, and what this means is I'm in the C drive, because this C:/ means C drive. Then getting more specific, I'm in the users part of C drive. So I'm in a certain drive and in a certain part of that drive. Now getting even more specific, in the users part of the C drive, I'm currently on the specific account Jake, which is why it says Jake. So C users Jake, there you have it. Now I'm getting pretty specific here, but if I wanted to broaden my horizons, so make my address less specific, I type in cd space ... And what this does is it takes away your most specific address. So for me it would take away Jake, because Jake is the most specific thing. It wouldn't take away C drive, because C drive is the most broad thing. So the things on the left are more broad, things on the right more specific. So cd ... Enter. Now I went from C users Jake to C users cd ... again, enter, and I'm now in the C drive. Now if I type in cd ... again, it won't change anything, because the C drive is pretty much as broad as you can get. So anyway, I'm in the C drive. Now, like I've told you, this is the largest directory, or the largest hard drive in the computer. So for most of you it would have a gigantic amount, like thousands of files and directories of information. Now I just got my computer, so it's still pretty empty, but if I want to look at what's in my basically empty C drive, I just type in dir and enter. Now what dir means is it stands for directory, and you get a list of the files and directories in your current hard drive. So I don't have to be in C drive to type in dir. If I was in the D drive it would work too. But anyway, here we are in the C drive, and here you can see it says I have 4 directories, dir stands for directory, and 2 files. Now one way to tell that it's a directory or file is if it has the letters dir beside it, that means it's a directory. But if it doesn't, like these 2 programs here, they are just blank in this column, then that means that they're files. Sorry. Another way is if you go over to the right with me, you can see the top two, the ones that are files, are autoexec.bat config.sys. So they always have a dot something, which means there's some type of file. The directories just have a name, like program files. It's not program files .exe or .txt or something. So now I'm going to go into one of those directories. So pick one at random. Go into SW setup. You can see it right here, SW setup. I've never actually been in here before, but if I type in CD SW setup, and I'm pretty sure this is case sensitive, so watch out for that. Yeah, it works. So now I went from C drive to CSW setup. So you can see that CD ... takes you away from your most specific location, but CD and then typing in something takes you to the location of whatever you named. So I named SW setup, so I went to SW setup. So SW setup is not the C drive, so it'll have a directory all of its own. So I type in dir to access that. Yeah, there it is, 1 file and 38 directories. So you can tell from just looking at it that these are all directories and so are these, but since there's this blank space here, that means that it is a file, and it fits here too, swsetup.txt. The others are all only names. So here I have the directory of SW setup. So if I wanted to open one of those files, and I'm not sure if I could do it in this directory because they're next to no files, but if I wanted to open one of those files, all I type in, I believe, is SW setup, because that's the name of the file that I'm going into. You wouldn't always type whatever you're located in. This is just the file name. So enter. Oh, maybe SW setup. I'm not sure how this one works because it's basically, there's no files in it basically. I'm not sure if it will work, but SW setup, CD SW setup. No, so for some reason this isn't working, probably because there's just so many directories, it's really outnumbered. So if I want to change where I'm located in, I'll just do CD ... I'm back in the C drive. You can see I went from SW setup to C, so I'm in the C drive. In my directory, I'll do one that I've done before so I know it's not only directories. So yeah, I'll go to Windows, CD, Windows. So now I'm in the C drive, the Windows part of C drive. Just scroll up so you can get a better view. So C, Windows, and its directory, I just type in dir. And now I'll go into, you can see it's more even here. It still has mainly directories, but it has some files scrambled around there too. To be more specific, it has 36 files and 52 directories, so a total of 88 programs. So if I wanted to open one of them, I'll open this one here, winhelp.exe. I believe you just type in winhelp. There, yeah, now I have it. So I went from, it didn't display anything in the command prompt, but a couple seconds later up comes this program, Windows Help at the top. And so yeah, here's the program, Windows Help. I don't actually know what it's used for, because I didn't really know I'd be using it, so I'm not going to be showing you anything there. But anyway, enough of that, back to command prompt. So that's how you look at hard drives, see their directories, go into one of the files or folders, and when you're in one of those files or folders, open a program. And so yeah, just playing around with things already on your computer. Now I'm already reaching the time limit that YouTube allows for videos, so I'll have to make a part 2 because I know quite a bit more, but for now that'll be all. So thanks, and please rate, comment, and subscribe. Yep, see you later.